Hi everyone, it's Koinzell here. So today is the event and per shot update for the BDM Global. Unfortunately, you guys are not getting a weekly content update yet. I don't know when it will happen for you guys. We just got it in Taiwan. So now we are 2 updates behind Korea at the moment. But at least we have reverted back to weekly. So I hope you guys get the weekly update soon as well. Now for event wise for Global this week, it's actually just one simple event here, which is the Golden Shakatu statue. This statue event we definitely have had it before, but what happened was that previously by the time we got this event, we were already getting a lot of Asian gold coins from boss rushes, etc. So it wasn't that fantastic to us. But it's still good for the F2P players for sure. For F2P players, I definitely recommend you spend the time to go and hit all the gold statues throughout the World Boss map. The huge golden statue, at least the Asian gold coins is not too bad. The golden one, I remember it was a small amount, but better than nothing, yeah. Alright, so let's talk about the per shop. So per shop, let's go in game. Okay, so the order is a bit messed up compared to what they have in the notes, but I'll talk about this first, which I suppose is the one that people are all excited about, which is the premium accessory package. I know it looks fantastic at first glance. Okay, first glance. After all, upon the 5th purchase, you get a guaranteed Abyssal accessory chest, right? Sounds great, right? But bear in mind that when you open this, right, high chance is that you'll be getting the very last one, or maybe just the +5, while the rate from this is actually going to be a low chance per se. You have to be lucky to get it from here. And I have been talking about accessories since long ago, where I've mentioned before that very soon, at least when they come with Abyssal accessories, they will start giving you guys this type of cash packages where there's an RNG factor in getting the Abyssal accessories. Okay, but here's the catch. Although this looks fantastic right now, the price is not, and the packages will only get better. The packages will only get better in the sense that they will give you a higher chance to get Abyssal accessory. So it's a matter of whether you're okay to wait. And don't forget to check out the video that I did about comparing the +6 accessory versus the red accessories, especially in terms of the resonance effect. So red +0 accessory, right, it's actually worse off than it's actually about the same as a +5 accessory. In fact, the +6 accessory itself, just the accessory itself has a higher value than the Abyssal accessory. It's only with the Abyssal accessory resonance effect that the Abyssal accessories, certain combination of it together with +6 accessory will give you the best CP output, or the highest CP. So you really need to check out that video that I did so that you know what I'm talking about here. And do I recommend buying this? I will only recommend buying this if you don't even have mystical accessories to begin with, or maybe you're only using +0 mystical accessory right now. Then yes, it's something to consider. Otherwise, I would actually say no. Wait for better packages if you can afford to wait, if you are patient enough. Okay. Obviously, if you're a baby whale, you will just buy this, or a oversized dolphin, you will just buy this. So yeah. Alright, let's look at the other items that are new. Okay, these two, the crystals, right? If you're really into doing enhancement, then yes, you can go ahead and do this, but I can tell you that it's not worth it. Honestly, it's not worth it, because in future, the crystals you can get is a lot more from this type of packages. And on top of that, right, the enhancement right now, how should I put it? Per enhancement is actually not that significant if you think about it. One of the things I would say that I would regret in the past in terms of spending is a bit too much on these crystals terms of doing the enhancement. Because right now it's like everyone hits VII easily, or rather easily in the Taiwan server. It's VIII that is difficult. So the whole point about paying and buying all these crystals early with this type of cash is just so that you can enjoy a higher CP at the start and the pay to win advantage, correct? But the problem with enhancement is that it's an RNG thing. If you're unlucky, you can spend all three, you can buy all three of these and you didn't manage to get VII. Then it's not worth it anymore, isn't it? So to me, as someone who has experienced the early stages of BDM up till now, I would say I don't recommend buying this, honestly speaking. Even this, like I said, you can wait for better packages if you have the patience. Otherwise, it's your money, you can buy if you want to. I'm just saying that better packages will come. And versus the Abyssal and +6, there's also a trade-off. So just check out that video. It is very informative in helping you guys make the decision. Now, major nesting doors. Nesting door is the one thing I would say yes, you can buy. Why? Because nesting doors, right, always have a high value in terms of the items you can get from it. Also owing to the fact that it's actually quite easy to get the, not say quite easy, but there is a good chance of getting the chest for. So you see the chest one here, right, this nesting door, right, typically, right, it's something like the percentage is something like 80 or 70% to get the second chest, and only about 20 or 30% just to get the worst result here. And as you go on, right, it will make quite a bit of difference. So we are also having a Russian nesting door. The nesting door that we have is for boss stamps and relic fragments this week. I'll do a video on that. I'll touch a bit on the tips, right, in terms of the probability of it, how best to open the nesting door. Should you open all at one shot, or should you open it one at a time? So I'll cover that in that video, what I'm doing for the Taiwan nesting door. But the same concept will apply here for the nesting doors that you have in global. So I would say definitely go for this. In terms of Asian tablet versus boss stamp, to me boss stamp is always higher value than Asian tablets, especially when your number is the same here. Then all the more boss stamps have a better value. Ancient gold coins, you can do it if you really need gold coins to try to get the raid weapons or raid gear. If you already have full set raid gear, your gold coins should all be safe for accessories in future. Okay? Yes, you'll be able to draw accessories using Asian gold coin in future. Okay, the other thing I would recommend to buy is the Stacks of Fortune. Stacks of Fortune usually has a higher value than a simple cash package because they require you to go through the entire process, right? They want to commit you, they want to get you to commit to buying all that, the full set. So that's why it gets progressively better through the Stacks of Fortune. But again, buy this only if you really need Asian gold coins to draw raid gear. If this does not give you any immediate CP boost, you're just buying Asian gold coins to save up, then it doesn't really make sense in my opinion. Okay? So to recap, right, nesting doors you should buy. This you can consider buying if you don't have full raid gear yet. And the best way to get the pearls for buying this, I would actually recommend the pearl offer that was offered last week, where for this amount of price you get this 10,000 pearls. This is actually pretty much on par with what we have in Taiwan, the going rate for white pearls. So it's not too bad. It's at least better than the typical bad rates that you have in global. Okay? Okay, let me see what else, what other new items there are. Covered. Okay, the world boss chest, as well as the abyssal light stones. I believe it's, let's see where is, okay, here we go. This one, if you already have red light stones, I recommend is don't buy. It's not worth it. In future, it will be much easier to get all this stuff. You don't really need this. If you already have a full set of red light stones, you don't need this, honestly speaking. World boss, honestly, the world boss that you guys have now is not great. They don't even drop pink weapons yet, so why bother? Honestly speaking, that's my perspective to you guys. If you want to be smart about your money, you don't need to buy this too. What I would recommend, it would be the nesting doors, the sets of fortune, and if you need pearls, buy that pearl package that I just talked about. Alright, okay, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.